This is the story of Corderoy, being read by Bobo for Haley. Haley's here at my house November 27, 2013 for Thanksgiving. And Haley is sitting in the little kid's chair just for the fun of it. And Alice and Nana over there working away. So this is Corderoy. This was first given to Michael Hale in 1997. Corderoy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. Is that Corderoy? The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Then one morning a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corderoy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said. "Look, there's the very bear I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," her mother said. "I spent too much money already today. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost the button to one of his shoulder straps. See? There's a button and missing a button." Corderoy watched them sadly as they walked away, and the little girl was kind of sad too. "I didn't know I had lost a button," he said to himself. "Tonight I'll go and see if I can find it." Late that evening, when the store was all closed, Corderoy climbed carefully down from his shelf. There he goes. He's a smart bear, isn't he? And began walking everywhere on the floor, looking for a missing button. Suddenly he felt the floor moving up, 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 up. And it was the escalator, so he got a ride upstairs. "I could climb this mountain, but I don't need to because the stairs are going up all by themselves. How neat." He stepped off the escalator and has reached the next floor, and there was the most amazing sight. Look at all this furniture and all these beds. This must be a palace to have so much furniture and so many bedrooms. He wandered around admiring the furniture, and he got on this bed and that bed, and then he discovered some of the beds had buttons, so he tried to get one of the buttons off. You see that? But it was just tied on too tight. He couldn't get the button. And finally, though, he pulled on one, and it popped off, and it flew backwards, and he fell off, and he knocked over a lamp. Oh, what a racket it was. But I think he's okay. Uh-oh, somebody's coming downstairs to see. Mr. Security Guard with his flashlight. He's coming down the escalator, looking around to see. And then he finds that the lamp fell over here. See this? The lamp fell over, and he can see it. But he doesn't see Corderoy. And he looks around some more, and then he does see Corderoy's ears sticking up underneath some blankets. And the officer said, "Hello, how did you get upstairs?" So the officer kindly takes Corderoy in his arms, and he takes him back downstairs to where the shelf is. And he puts Corderoy back on the shelf with the other animals who are sleeping at night. You see?
I see.
And you see? So Corderoy was waking up when the first customers came into the store the next morning, and there she was, the same little girl who had seen him yesterday and wanted to take him home. "I'm Lisa," she said. "Lisa, and you're going to be my very own bear. Last night my mom said I could buy it if I could use my piggy bank money." So the shopping lady said, "Do you want the bear in a box?" And she said, "No, I want to carry him home right now." And then she ran up all the stairs of her apartment to get all the way home to show Mom. And she showed Corderoy the new home he had, with his beautiful quilted blanket and chest of drawers. And look at this. Did you see this little bed? Guess whose that little bed is for? Right there.
Bigger.
Who's it for?
Nope.
It's for Corderoy.
The toy.
And guess what's happening over here? They figured out to put on a button. Do you see this, Hailey? Lisa sat down with Corderoy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. "I like you just the way you are, but you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap working." Corderoy said, "You must be a friend. I've always wanted a friend." "Me too," said Lisa, and she gave him a big hug. The end of a great Corderoy story, and there they are, being friends. And there's the front cover. The story's by Don Freeman. Say bye-bye.
Bye.